Alright, okay. Still 20 from away from upgrades. 3,000 battles. Look at that one. 17 battles. There we go. One battle. Joe Mama. The defeated chance is pretty good though. Yeah. Meant to say the flooding chance of the Enterprise is the torps. The torp flood chance is quite high, but I said torpedo chance. So yes. Anyway. Oh god. Oh, ranked is available. Look at this. What rank tier is it? Tier 5. We'll do that at some point. Maybe. Alright, let's go into the nitty gritty of hybrids. America? Over here? Now we're going to go over Nebraska real quick. We're going to cover some things. So, first off, if you have this commander, which obviously you don't, you can run skills that will buff the thing. So, this buff the airstrikes. These increase the speed, this increases the arming time, the damage your torpedoes launched as well. So, you can buff that using this skill. Let's just say you don't have that, so we'll swap out for, let's just say, New Jersey. So, we're going to swap out New Jersey. You're going to get 45 knot torps using Dewey. Why would you use Dewey? What does Dewey do again? I forget now. Why? Why? That's my question. Honestly, I have to. I'm like playing this. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Playing this dude, Joseph. Honestly, I recommend running a battleship, guys. Let's just run in Colorado, for example. We're gonna put this in a training room. Great room, private room, oceans. Alright. Boop-de boop-de. Oh, Nebraska's not available yet. Look at that. Iowa, Cleveland, Fletcherino, Gavi, Shimanto, and Maggie. That'll do. Doesn't really matter, but yeah. Let's run into that. I'm not gonna do too much, but we'll just cover a wee bit of it. Just a wee bit in Dream Room, then we'll play an actual game. So this is essentially, well, I would say it's got Kansas-like guns. These are more like Kansas-esque guns, but they're Iowa turrets. If that makes sense. Very confusing, but there we go. They're decent guns. Yes. They're decent guns, and in terms of hitting this thing, I wish I could showcase another one. See those little side bits where my indicators seem a little... What the hell's going on here? You see this? What are these lines? I'm used to this. Is this like an indicator? I don't know what is going on. Anyway, you can see my little white dot here. The little bottom one. See these little side bits here? This is your weakest part. This is where they can get pens on you. Below the deck on this side and on the other side. Besides that, you're really durable from the front. So what we're going to do here is you can actually adjust it by pressing left and right on the stick. So you can in fact adjust the torps. So yeah. Counter Harry can catch a stray shell. Yeah, it can. I just came back from streaming Elden Rings, so I'm not supposing we're going to get too high an output today, but we'll see. Give it time. I'll just pin that. There we go. every minute. Every minute. And these things are slow because they've got this whole cancer growth carrying it, holding it back, you know, so it's not exactly easy. The tops itself can flood, but it's got a pretty low flooding chance for the hybrids. So you're not really likely to get floods, but it can happen. Oh my god. I should have just played a regular game. I swear. See, I can adjust it, which is nice. So the guns are good. Like, these guns are good. Their guns are accurate, solid, especially if you buff them. The airstrike's alright. It's just, if you want to get an easier time with the airstrike, you can go like that. Now you see, I don't see when I adjust it. There you go. Adjusted that side, just like that. And like, look how long it takes. So we've got 12, 15. Takes 10 seconds for that to arrive. So 12, 15 it was. And then you got all this time here. So about 18 seconds. You can do a lot of damage. You can see the flood chance isn't very good. You can see you really want to line these torps and use them when you can't avoid them. Or, say I'm fighting the Samagi here. I line up my torp drop on the guy like here. He turns to avoid, and then I go blap, use the guns. See, the guns are fine. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of accounting because you're doing the drop and then you're counting it. But you're using a left stick to readjust this. Something I did not know. It should bounce off Mogami Citadel, but it's Mogami's, so, and it's American shells, so yeah. Yeah, the guns are fine. 12k, that should be a reasonable shot. Shouldn't be too difficult, but just in case, let's just give it a go. Doesn't seem to be like a ghost reticle, you just gotta predict your torps a little bit. Look at that. Yeah, you could buff it, but it's not like... Okay, you can get Citadel pretty far away. Can we get a reliable sit on the Hawk? Like, see if you land the torps though. What's the chance we can take some... We can knock down some games TG. What does TG stand for? I'm not 100% sure in that one. Is that American pen angle chance? Some good pens. Fishy will add a few knots, but also might increase the arming time. Not 100% sure in that one. Did get one flood. Let's go bottom right. I like to bottom. I like to bottom. Bottom right. No, nothing really much there. I mean, Amagi Citadel is actually somewhat protected when it's not moving because of the turtle back. What I really want to do is like test this with all BBs. I just want to see the pen capabilities, but they seem to be like on the par with. I wouldn't say maybe slightly weaker than Kansas, but weaker than like just slightly. You know, like it's good, but like I don't know. So like 18:40, 8 minutes 40. Oh shit, no. 840, 840, 840. So yeah, it's like 20 seconds. 18 to 20 seconds. That's the amount you gotta predict. Yeah, you're not sitting nailing a Maggie with that turtle back. A stationary Maggie is surprisingly hard to set. Like one that's not moving, because yeah. The fact that you can adjust this is such a... I can't believe you couldn't do this. But yeah. Guns are great. The torps are something that you need to really adjust for. The standard torps with no real buffs to anything, that is roughly, what do you call it? Can I fight this in a training room? You probably can. See, this thing makes it so much easier because the arming time gets reduced and everything. When you run this man, like he's nice to buff this. Like he does buff the damage. And he does buff the. Move on and get 5%, get a nice bad damage buff. But the problem with this is that, like, it jumps up your speed. Let me see. What are you getting roughly? You're getting roughly about 45 knots. Well, now you swap it out to Joseph. 50 knots, yeah. Yeah, you can't use BB skills. Like, I think Colorado's gonna be better for me. So let's run it with Colorado. Oh, wrong one. What I want to do, honestly, is put a bunch of hybrids in a train room to see how well you could damage them. But we'll do that later, maybe. 9 hybrids on 1 Friesland. Yeah, no. Friesian would lose straight up. Yeah, no. Fishy can add a few, but it's really for. It's really dependent on what you want to do with it. I would like that Terminator at some point. Just have a stationary health build hybrid. Next game, well, I will do that next game. I'll have someone sitting there stationary. Is that Mr. Monkey? Oh, there you are in the Delaware, the T-Right. Yeah, no, Mr. Monkey, I'm all right. I'm gonna go solo. It's better for me to test things solo. Unless it's like a train room, then I need your help. But yeah. So the playstyle of these are pretty mouth breathing. It seems remarkably simple. You don't want to angle because the more side you show, the more of the cancer growth, which is the carrier deck that you show. So you just want to bow tank everything, which is incredibly. You can still take some serious damage from the upper deck that we showed before, just above those secondary turrets. But besides that, you're really resilient. It's fine, but you do that. You get your nice pot shots, and anything that gives you somewhat sort of an angle, you airstrike them, or if they're stationary, you airstrike them. No, GBs are flanking. You just want to get a nice solid position that you're not going to get flanked. It's pretty simplistic, honestly. Like it's play it like the old battleships of old, the Iowa of old, where you just like sit there, bow on to everything, and you just back up. Like the only thing is hybrid playstyle is weak to other hybrids, and that's the funny part of it. That was a waste of time. Oh, the damage control was a bit wasted. That's Delaware, and that's gonna hurt a lot. Yeah. Chris, hey, I didn't know. Wargaming doesn't tell me these things. I had no clue. I had to figure out like everyone else. See, I could do this, but realistically, it's too far away. It's just not viable. There's no point in me doing that. What I do need to do is get away from this position and get a better position going on. Now he's forced to be in this position here, so we get to give torps here. Okay. You see he's forced to do the turn, and then the torps say hi. That's the target destroyed. Yes, he did. He's already hit me with the torpedo chance, indeed. Now, of course, Delaware has a higher airstrike range than I do. You know, I'm running with Charlene Colorado just to showcase a little bit, you know? Because these are the worst torps in terms of because you can buff your torps using other commanders, but I recommend buffing your guns. I think it's just far better, honestly. Now we got to watch out for the Delaware there. It's a little bit scary. We lost a fair amount of health to the torps that you bought. Alright, we did that. The whole point of this was to get to move, but instead he just took the torps. I guess that's fine, really. Problem is, though, we are fighting a lot of fire, and it's going to hurt quite a bit. And the Delaware torps are going to hurt a lot. Yeah, this sort of thing, what I mean, they're kind of vulnerable to other hybrids. I'm at severe disadvantage here, just straight up. There's not really much I can do here. Yeah, no, they all want my ass. Oh, no. As you can see, like, the damage is incredible you can do. Just wish I aimed that last torp drop a little bit better, but you can see, like, you can do some serious damage. Though I couldn't fight a Marlborough, a Delaware, and a Vallejio. It's just too much. I could have backed up maybe more, but But you can see, it's good potential there. That our team is faltering pretty hard, unfortunately. But yeah, did what we could. What was that, by the way? Yeah, no, the guns are. It's American guns. It's yeah. The guns are so good that the torp gimmick is just an opportunity to buff the guns. Really, that's what I'm noticing from this. So basically, either that Delaware gives me broadside and I can slap him, or he eats torps. You know, you create your own crossfire. It's quite nasty when you think about it that way. Yeah, pinpoint accurate, but you have some slows. So, can we get into a chamber real quick with someone in, we're just gonna go with, since we're running this one. We'll just go with Delaware, I guess. Do we have anything special for Delaware? We don't actually need any of this. We just need, we actually don't know. Give you a minute. We didn't get any missions, do we? No, we don't. What's this? Sharp strike? What's this crap? We get the copium. Oh, okay. American BBs. Oh, so there is a mission there is a mission in Kansas. Isn't you have to play Kansas? No, you just have to play American battleships. Thunderous Horizons. You get a lot of fair amount of independuim here. Fair amount copium indeed. No, I want you to use a hybrid. If you can use a hybrid, that would be great. The whole point of me is put you in a hybrid, because the whole point of this is testing the hybrids. So I want hyper accuracy builds. Let's go with William Sims. Yeah, if you have the tier 8 or the tier 7, if you have, great. If you don't, well, we'll work with what you got. Well, I'd rather you just give me this, like a tier 7 or tier 7 or tier 8 if you can. Does anyone have the Nebraska or the Delaware? I'll do private room still, but like, doesn't matter. Y'all can see the code. Well, I know you do. Alright, can you run... You just run your Delaware. We'll run Delaware. And if you can, just put a health build on. Okay, that's fine. Good off 3. Just put a health build on. I'll try and shoot from the both of you, try and get angles. I just want to see. I just want you guys sitting there. Like, that's the sad part. It's just not available as a bot. I would happily just include a bot if I could. Is that... Oh, Louisiana's available. Why is Louisiana available? But you aren't. Okay, interesting. Interesting. It's fine, it's fine. Well, we'll just try this, unless, you know, we'll see if the Mr. Monkey joined us, but I'm just going to try this. I just want to see... No, I don't want Louisiana. I just thought I could add it in. Why not? Go some testing. Doesn't matter. Let's see. Alright, so... This point here, it's very difficult to see from the reticle, but like these points here, the hard parts. I'd like to showcase all three, ideally, next time. Hello, Dr. Kendra. So we're not going to use airstrike. Our opponent here is just going to showcase the armor here. We're going to try and hit these points and get as much damage as we can. We're running an accuracy build so that we have a much more to play with. Yeah, if you could just go forward, Terminator, that would be great. Just so that I don't have to waste much time going forward, you know? I just want to showcase the armor. Like, that's what we're doing here. Look at that. It's cool. Turning mechanic. Woo! Has Louisiana tank me in the Stalingrad? Louisiana's got some special armor. It's kind of nutty. I don't know why, but it just has special armor. So the worst thing about these training rooms, the waiting. Like, we're waiting like 2 minutes here almost, just before we can get into the fight. Okay. Louisiana tank means Stalingrad, yeah. It's something. It's certainly strong. Yeah, the armor is ridiculous in it. Alright, can you come to a stop? I'll wait till you come to a stop so you know what we're doing. Like, I really want to get the nitty gritty bits. I'll wait for you to come to a stop, Mr. Terminator. If you're still in the chat. You probably are. Yeah, okay. Working on that. Now heal up as much as you can and all that. Don't worry about that. I'll wait till you're stopped. And then... I know. Alright, stop. So let's try and hit this point here. This point here is the weak point. So you can get a shot out there. And that can happen, I guess. There we go, that's the shot I wanted. You can see a really high salvo there, 8,000. Because that part here is very fragile. Now if we're going for the north part, where's Louisiana? Louisiana's a different thing. Hello, T2 something. Let's go for a shot that should bounce. Fire into here. It's more this shell we're paying attention on. This shell? Oh wow, okay. That's a bit odd. A bit odd. We'll use the rear gun as well to try and get the extra salvos going on. But if you're hitting the deck, you're pretty much going to bounce unless you've got a really steep angle. You see, there's the bounces at the top. You got one pin up there. So again, I'm trying there for a bounce here. You're not going to get much done. Yeah, no, just nothing done. I know, Dispersion is not agreeing with me right now. What the? Oh, it's the rear one. Still. As soon as you get any sight, though. Come on, guns. You see, very resilient, but we need to get this juicy bit there. Let's try this again. That shell looks a bit nicer. Not really much there. Still very resilient. Let's try for that weak spot again. You can see that's more of an overpin, but that was the pin there. Oops. Let me do that. I need to shit myself. 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 I need to sh So we're gonna pop our fighters here. Gonna try and hit from the side here. I don't suppose it's gonna bounce very much here. Let's try this. Spartan PG build hybrids for reload and accuracy. That's what I'm saying. You should 100% build them for the guns. Like, the guns are really good. I know that this is a bit of a the accuracy's a bit but the guns are just so much better. I wouldn't bother building like for the other commander, the Joseph Man. He's just not very good. Like, you're just not getting much. You're getting some chip damage over time, but as soon as you catch that broadside or the side of that boat, the pains start adding up. In terms of citadels, it is 100% easy to citadel. Like, if you catch it in the right angle. I can't really get the number done though, but you know. Can we get the one? We can do it. I'm Scottish, sir. Trying for the citadel here. I'm telling you, William Simmons, man, what's going on today? Ah, interesting. Just can't seem to get it today. You can 100% citadel these things. We did it last game. Though we can't seem to do it. I'm firing one shell at a time because I don't want to kill Mr. Terminator. She's also going a little bit high. I swear. You can citadel me if you want. Just a point. Try it, Mr. Terminator. Go for it. Okay. You got the citadel there. I was hoping you'd just fire one gun, but yeah, okay, it's fine. You didn't get any citadel? Alright, just fire one gun at a time, Mr. Terminator. And try it again. Not really much. Oh yeah, I double citadel you last game, yeah. It's 100% possible. Let's just try this one. I don't want to fire anymore because Terminator is really low on health. And the citadel will probably kill him, so I need Terminator to shoot me. It's a training room, we're just testing to see some of the weaknesses of these boats. We're showcasing the weak points as well, so like, when you're bow one, this point here is your weak point. Try one more time, just try a couple more times, I'll pay attention to where you're heading. I think you should be heading back, try the back funnel, try the funnel. Close range is a weakness. Let's try here. Let's wait till your boat rises up out of the water. Weakness is at the back of the last turret. Let's raise it up back there. Back below the last turret, you think it's a bit here. Don't know if you have any more heals, Terminator, but please use them. Damn it, I just straight up killed him. Okay. We can get it done, it's just... Now, Louisiana's a tough nut to crack. You didn't get it, no. Louisiana's got some crazy armor, but again, just like behind the turret, like that's like the back of the ship, you won't get much done there. Now, just of all these hybrids here, this point here, where I'm aiming at, is your weakness point. So we can try and take a shot here. You see the damage number spikes here. This is a bit of superstructure here, but you really don't want to be hitting like bow one. You're not going to get much done. You'll either be shattering on the bow or bouncing off the deck. If the shot agrees with me, yeah, there's the bounce off the deck, and you see we're hitting the side points here. Oh my goodness. What is this accuracy build? Like, what is this? Like, we're just gonna back out here. This is some crazy, stupid accuracy. Like, what is this? Like, I do not know. Whatever. Speed on Colorado. Fuck it. Alright. I know what I want to do. No. There we go. Still got second place. Still did fairly well. I know, the shell grouping was crazy there. But yeah, let's just take a quick look at the Delaware armor scheme here. So we've got 32 over across the sides. Ah, it's got the cheeky thing. Okay. So it's got this special armor up front, which means it's very resilient. Citadel is incredibly hard to do. If you're going to catch a Citadel, it's going to be from range, and it's going to be plunging in from this part of the ship. So you have to plunge it in from this part of the ship. It is completely underwater. Maybe... I think it's just below the waterline. Yeah, that's just below the water. That's a hard Citadel. Possible, but it's a hard Citadel. Same with this one, really hard Citadel. Even though this one's even harder, actually. Because the Citadel's really thin. But yeah, as you're seeing, the part that you're farming is this part there. Like, literally, that's the superstructure armor. That's the point where you want to get in between, right between these guns. This is the part where you farm when they're very on to you. That's interesting. What? I have no idea what you're saying, Ramona. Yeah, if they're bow on. If they're not bow on, you just go for the giant. All this is free pens. You're just getting a bunch of pens. For the Citadel, it's gonna be a little bit challenging. Delaware's got a weird, funky Citadel. That's for damn sure. You can do it. It's just more of a plunging. You want to plunge into this, and you'd be a little bit further away. I think if you're too close, it's not going to work. So we'll jump up to Delaware. This way, we don't have a bit more of a disadvantage. Yeah, you just aim up. Like, you could hit, like if it was a main, and they're angled, you just go for the superstructure. But you can even do that much better with Delaware because it can do even more because it's got all that cancer on it. Did I say Enterprise? Oh, I did say Enterprise, sorry. I'll just stand a second. Must have spelled that wrong. Sorry about that. I have Enterprise. Oh, that's fine. So, this is... Okay, 2 tier 7s plus that is probably a carrier. So we've got 1.25 carrier. They have got... That's 2... So they've got about 2 carriers each. I think we're about two and a bit carriers each. That's not great. What? I have no idea what you're saying, Marona. I don't know. These emotes are weird. That's what I'm gonna say to that. Ugh. Let's see. this. Ooh. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. There we go. Now again, this boat's playstyle is very vulnerable to other hybrids. Oh, that's not good having the AA turned off. Doesn't exactly help. I completely forgot I had my AA turned off because I was in the training room. He's kind of stationary. Let's give it a go. We're gonna back up though. There's a lot of stuff here. No luck for that one. Oh, it's like he knew I fired. I was expecting him to get blapped. Not gonna lie. So you can get work done that way. Gonna have to back up here again. There's a lot of stuff. I would get to her. Because he's generally quite resilient. The accuracy feels like that. I don't know. I need to haven't I've asked information regarding it, but I haven't got no one. The management team haven't gotten back to me yet, so it's interesting. But yeah, let's see. But yeah, generally these are played quite far back. They're played just within airstrike range, and then you just about tank everything. It's very simplistic regarding how these things are played now. Now, obviously, because of this way, you can't really do much there. Just need to back up. Get a wee cheeky citadel on that man. Now, he's not moving very much, so we'll just roll for that. And you can see, there's a flood. Pretty boring in regard scheme of it, but you know. The travel time is quite long as well for these guns. And it's very easy to overextend and just get yourself killed. Okay, Ramona, I'm gonna have to time you out. I don't know what you're saying, but please speak in cohesive sentences. Like, you're being very weird. much there. Are we gonna watch it for Yamato? He's being really weird. Be going fine. We only played 2. We're just testing things out. We go like this. The shell travel time is very long, so you need to really remember that. That looks okay. Nothing really crazy. Difficult to really showcase the efforts of what we're testing here because these games are it's still update season, shall I say. Yeah, no. Not really much we can do here. Good. Okay. But yeah, we'll just push in. Like 83, we didn't really do much. We just shot at targets, really. Like that's you really want to wait for these airstrikes because you get a minute plus. You've got a minute cooldown, and it's quite a lot, you know. So you really want to use them at the right time. If it's to get someone out of a pinch, get someone out of a stationary position. So you see, like we saw the Wichita, like here, you drop the torps, he maneuvers, and we just switch to our guns and cap and brutalize for that. You know, it's all about creating your own crossfire, which is quite nasty. You know, quite nasty. So yeah, we'll just cap push in here, get this cap. Nothing really much we can do here. Well, he's charging in, interesting. The carriers are notoriously quick. Like they're very, very quick. We'll launch the torps, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference. So everybody's gonna die before they get a chance to do anything really. Yeah. Hydrate. But you see, like, yeah, we beat most people there. Even though this man got a death strike, we still beat him. It's just, yeah, just playing it safe, really. It's really not that exciting. It's just play these very passively, and you'll get much success. So reduce the damage you do. Get an extra torp though. That's pretty big. Let's pop the torp salvo. Let's do that. Get nothing else to boost, so might as well. So we'll try this again. I need to ask regarding this version. I need to ask regarding the pen. I think it's close to like, it's like Vermont sort of thing. It feels like a Vermont sort of pen style. The guns are very, very slow. Like the travel time is very slow. Like slower than Americans normally are. It feels like the alternate line, like Minnesota, Kansas, that sort of slow. Double Louisiana. Oh my god. Oh god. Now Louisiana's quite unique in terms of like it has this ridiculously thick purple bow armor, which means Yamato you can't really You can't really mess with you can't really citadel it through the nose with Yamato, which is kind of nasty. We can go after this match. We'll go into Yamato and we'll see what we can do. I don't think we can citadel it through the front because of that stupid armor rating. Delaware and Nebraska more. Nebraska I've been playing more, but I mean, Delaware is just a stronger boat. It's you've got the rear turret, which isn't really used that much, but the airstrike's better and the armor's better. So yeah, it's gonna be. If I had to pick between two of them, I'd probably pick the Delaware. But then again, it's a higher tier, so you know, it's kind of there's nothing really too different about them. Really, it's just one is a tier up and a little bit stronger. But Nebraska feels fine. The guns are potent. The guns are fine. It's just they feel like I don't know. It's weird. It's like they're some sort of middle child. They're not as strong as Iowa guns, but they're not quite as punchy as Kansas. Like they feel like they're in between. They're good. Don't get me wrong. They're good, but they got like it's really long travel times. Like 5 kilometers is like nearly 4 seconds. 5 kilometers is 3 seconds. Okay. Like the travel time is quite substantial for the guns. But this playstyle is going to really make you suck in other battleships. I gotta say, it's just bow tankist, tank bow tank. Because if you angle, you're exposing more of your ship to get taking more damage. It really incentivizes playing really stupidly, but it works for this boat line. So yeah, like so there's a Yamato there. That's a 9 second travel time. I mean, he didn't adjust, but 9 seconds is quite a bit of time to lead. Oh really? Really? I did not know this. You think they'd want to tell the CCs, hey guys, you know, this is how you get Louisiana. Da, 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 da. The project is free if you manage to pull the Delaware. Da, 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 da. You know, like these are the things that people really should be telling us. You know, same as the freaking Azulin Chapayev. None of the CCs knew it penned 37. I had to find out myself because something felt completely off. I'm like, hold on a minute. Mm. Got him out of the position. That is what is important there. Get nothing else to shoot at, so. If I save my tarps maybe later, probably should have saved them there. Can't get that shot. Maybe we should get more lead? We'll find out. He's turning to adjust, but it's not really making much of a difference here. That's 20k, which is pretty darn good. Oh, sorry. Now all the missions for the GG is only 12k is not enough. There we go. We can do the math again. So we'll do after this game. We'll test Yamato versus Louisiana. I really think Louisiana will not get citadeled by Yamato. I'm almost certain. I don't think they've got range. Oh no, it's Yoshino Torps. They have range. It's Yoshino Torps. They've got range. No, I can call the Louisiana as a bot this time. You're gonna use Yoshino Torp. Ow. Just literally just play it like a American BB, but just don't like do any of the fancy things that you know that make BB players good. Just literally. Literally just play Unga Bunga. That should kill him? Yeah. You request to be the victim? Why? Why do you want to be the victim in a training room? It's pretty boring. But yeah, like it's really simple. You just play this without anything. Breathe it. I will happily. I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm going to try. I really don't think I'm going to be able to Citadel. 10-second lead time. Colbert is really quick. So we're going to try that. Salvo on for size. And he's going to do the turns. And up range. Do not have range. And they're just going to run away. I'm really going to get 1,000 points because Louisiana doesn't want to play the game. The soy sauce doesn't want to play the game, and neither does the Colbert wants to play, but he's doing Colbert things. Hitting a Colbert at this range is just suffering. It's just it's just unrealistic. You're just not really going to do it. You can try, maybe, but it's just super. 4 kills. No chance for the Kraken, because yeah. Alright. Back to train room testing. No, it's not the Delaware we're talking about. It's this thing. Look at the armor scheme of the... Look at the nose. Look at the little stuff there. See that there? A little bit tougher. That's some serious armor. It's waterline. So we'll do what we can, but our main goal here is just really to catch this thing here. 100k, 4k more than the standard? Alright, so we're gonna go this, we're gonna do this. We're gonna give ourselves a little bit more range. Hop into this. And we don't actually need that. 0.5. Yeah, whatever, we'll just roll with that. You just over life force that RNG provides you. I don't understand it, guys. I can get my own Louisianas. It's fine. Like, you don't have to be a test subject. Oh, no. Disable. I know for a fact that I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm just not going to be able to do it. Why is there so many volunteers for victims? I don't understand it. I'm sorry, but a stationary bot is what I'm getting there. It's just so much easier. The main goal here is, can Yamato citadel through the front? I believe we can punish it through the front. I don't think at all we can citadel through the front. We're gonna try. Clearly. How you doing, Mr. Yamato? Mr. Yamato. How you doing, Mr. Rambo and Richeesy as well? The Delaware 1v1. We could do a 1v1 with Yamato and Delaware. Excuse me once and don't. Wow. Wow. I swear, people. You're all weirdos. I'm not sure how I feel about this. This explains why I've got 12 viewers, Randy. I was enjoying it, yeah. People really kept talking about boats, so I'm like, okay, fine, we'll do some boats. We'll do some boats. Okay, shitty. You know what? This is my chat, Randy. This is not a democracy. Why is he moving? Why are they moving? Yeah, big damage, but no citadel. You know, this is not what I want. I thought I kicked those out. Oh, okay. Boop. 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 Legends player pickup B. Oh man, no. Oh, man. I've come to see some enterprise fun, but what is enterprise fun? What is fun? I have no idea what fun is. It's clickbait. It's clickbait, you boy. It's all clickbait. Though I heard some weird people think Enterprise is super weak and underpowered and it's so bad, it's horrible. And I'm like, no, no, it's fine. It's totally fine. Like you just need to get used to it. It's different CV, which is nice, you know. The reason people love Yamato was it's different. It's got the big guns that have overmatch. It's a special thing about the bull, you know. The reason people like Ruprecht, it's got secondaries, it's got torps, it's different, you know. Oh no, 100%, 100%. I was told because Noriko doesn't get it and BD Rapids doesn't get it, it means it's bad. That's nonsense. Actual nonsense. Actual nonsense. If someone thinks this boat is bad or X boat is bad, that's fine. You have your entitled to your opinion, but don't force it on other people. I wasn't enjoying the French cruisers. I will not deny it though, that the French super cruisers can hit hard, but I just don't think it's very good. I don't think they're very good, and I can say reasons why. But I can, without a doubt, prove that Enterprise is a good carrier. So yeah, no, just no. Don't just spread misinformation. Yeah, I'll take on anybody. You know, anybody who says it's misinformation, I will crush that. It's by best I can. Now, our goal here is to achieve a citadel through the nose. We're going to try at 10 kilometers. Though I don't think we're going to do it. I don't think we're going to do it. I think the armor is going to protect it. Miyanto's pretty accurate, so yeah. If need be, we can always... No, 7k. We're getting pains, but we're not getting citadels. We can't pen through the nose. Yeah. Yeah. Opinions are gospel. Yeah, 100%. You know, just because someone says something is true, don't believe it. Test it for yourself. I wasn't told about Azuline Chapayev, and I think I was the first CC to discover I had 37mm of pen. Because after that, I stated it, and I even told the super testers this. I'm like, why don't the super testers know this? Any Chilean ships? I don't know, but hello, Armada. Would you recommend? Is there a Chilean ship in the game? Because there's a good chance I have it in that case. But right now we're trying to see if we can citadel Louisiana. I don't think we can. The armor scheme dictates that there's purple armor scheme at the front of the boat, preventing the overmatch from the nose. How good is the bombs of Enterprise? It can be quite good, very RNG dependent, but it can be quite good in cruisers. You can do some serious work in cruisers. In battleships, you're not going to get much. The bombs are completely different from Parsable. And unlike people's opinions, I can prove that. Oof, come on, Yamato, agree with me today. Now, each gun has its own RNG formula, own dispersion formula, so technically firing single fire and firing all at once should make a difference. But for this particular scenario, we will aim our guns. Yeah, no, we're not getting anything. Can we go right through, maybe? Crap citadel, crap at citadel. Sounds an easy citadel. It's only got 25mm nose deck plating. Sinop has cruiser levels of deck plating. I never tested against tier 6s, to be fair. But if you can Citadel cruisers reliably at tier 7, then you can probably do some work to tier 6 battleships. But against tier 7 BBs, you're probably... I think I've Citadel to Bismarck once. It's not really... Perfect. Then I recommend you from Chile. Greetings from the Chilean Naval Army. Oh. Alright, so that shell. That shell was looking right on point. 5 kilometers away. Like, we're just pushing closer and closer. We're just not getting a Citadel. You just can't do it. Remind me, chat, to put back on my AA. We're going to try and shoot below the waterline here. See if we can punish this. Basically... Yeah, no. We're just not getting it. Yep. It might be from further away you can achieve it, but I'm not seeing it. Like, obviously from side on we can do it, but from front on, like this. Let's try point blank range, like real close. I know the Citadel's underwater, so being closer is probably a bad idea. No, we're just not getting it. Let's try it higher up. The Rico's passionate. Alright, we can go right through the nose without a doubt, but we can't go through the armor plating. Yeah, just not doing it. Meanwhile, if we just take a pot shot at this. Okay, well, let's get a Citadel on this one here. We'll try one more time. Alright, we got it at the cheek at the side. Can we get it from the front though? I don't think we can. Evening crafty butter. Alright. So try that out. Like, we can get Citadels, it was just incredibly difficult, and I don't think we can get it from the front. Like, we can do it from the side, we can get it from the side and bypass the armor, but you're not getting it from the front. So yeah, Louisiana is stupid. Stupid tanky in terms of being Citadeled, it just doesn't want to be Citadeled. So, like, here is a pretty good spot. Let's try that again. Yeah, there's the Citadel. Okay. So, like, from close up, you can get it done. Question is, far away can we get the salvo going? That's the salvo. Yeah, okay. So you 100% can Citadel. Yeah, we thought we'd play. We thought we'd would not go crazy with it. So we're just showcasing Louisiana armor scheme. So what we've learned is that through the front, this thing has some really good armor preventing the Citadel from the front. If you hit it from any angle from the side, like beneath the turrets, you can get what you want. You can get your Citadel right there, no problemo. But you can't get it from front on. Like, getting a side Citadel is not a problem. If you're trying to get a side Citadel, you really want to get like here or underneath the guns. Yeah, there's pretty good. But again, you're heading under the water here. And it's still not too reliable. United really ain't quite low, though I don't think it's worth it. Like, it's nice, but I think what you really want to go with is is side shots. But again, it's just you just can't punish it as much as you want. Maybe if you go like through the nose, they can do. I know that was gonna kill it, but like, let's just go for the upper deck and see how much damage we can rack up on the thing. We're not gonna bounce off the deck because it's 32, I think. No, that wasn't what we wanted to see. Damn it. Higher up. Not much. Gonna get Louisiana. It's a strong boat, but honestly, it's if you really like, I'm just like the main thing about these hybrids is gunpowder. The gunpowder is really nice. It's just what these hybrids give you is that extra. You have to give your broadside up, otherwise you face a butt ton of torps. You know. Yeah, it's not really much here. Again, this is gonna be pure pains. You're not gonna get any. There's be almost no overpains in this situation here. So we're going for just her nose, because of the thickness of the armor. It's gonna be almost no overpains. Almost, yeah. Well, we'll need to try. We'll get a better shot in a second. We'll fire as many as we can into this with the accuracy plane. I believe we're going to get mostly pains, not overpains. Only hit twice. That's a bit unfortunate. Accuracy plane lied to me. We did get 2 overpains though, so we're going to try that again. Like this bit here should be the really heavily armored part. I just don't want to hit this part here because it's going to cause problems. Yeah. Still 3 overpains. Okay. So yeah, what we were showcasing here, just to put a fine point on it here, is this part of the armor scheme. This part here. See this? This is just ridiculousness. Means you basically can't citadel Louisiana from the front. It's just not happening. From the side, you can kind of bypass that and get your citadel, but you're not doing it from the front. This thing is one of the few boats in the game that can bow tank a Yamato, no problemo. 38mm deck means you can bounce Yamato at range as well. So it's pretty resilient. It can do some. It can really tank a lot. The only downside again is these points here. If you want to hit these boats, you hit them in the front. Those parts here. This is the parts you want to go for. Not this. That's pretty much that. So yeah, we've been playing a little bit, trading a little bit otherwise, and we've been doing pretty well. You know, beating Mr. Red October. I don't even know if he still. I was surprised he still plays, honestly. But yeah, stuff like that. We're doing very reasonably well. We did lose the Nebraska game, but we still got 2nd place. We still got some cheeky damage. And honestly, even though I have the commander, which is the Joseph man, I don't think he's good. I think you should buff the guns. I don't agree with this commander here. He's okay. Maybe you want to use him for something else, but like I just don't think he's going to be that useful for this particular line. I'm happily changing to Azuline, Colorado, or Azuline, New Jersey. 100%. Go with that, and then we go with boop. But yeah, does anyone have any preferences? Which hybrid do you want to play? I could run as low as Connecticut, or we can run something else, or we can go higher, jump higher to. So the perfect shot would be a mid-range, not full angle plunge. Tier 6, yeah. So if you're trying to hit and take down the tier 6, like all of them are the same in terms of similar. You want to be heading this part. Because 99.9% of them it should be bow on. If they're the Citadel is essentially underwater and it's very small for a lot of them. So you're not going to Citadel. Unless you're extreme ranges, you're not going to Citadel. You're going to be getting heavy AP chunks. But you're not going to get much damage done, especially at tier 6, if you're hitting it bow on and you're just going for anywhere else. Because anywhere else is in really well armored. 32mm plating is really good for tier 6. And it gets better and better as you go up the tiers. So basically, swap out this man. You don't need to use him. Pop in like Colorado, for example. Pop this on, and then we just sail him pretty. We don't really need this, so we just sail this. Put on A mod, and you're good. You just buy a tank and play really stupidly. Like you just play like when you first remember when the people who just got the game like it was out of early access, you just bow tank Iowa, just bow tank Iowa, shoot target. If target presents angle or is bow on, you torp him. He either takes the torps or you shoot him when he turns. Done. Been using Dewey, still doing okay. Why do people use Dewey? Like Randy was using Dewey as well. Just use Sims, honestly. Like buff the guns. The guns are great. You just need to realize that this whole carrier part of it is secondary. You can do your torps every minute. You can fire your guns every 30 seconds or better. Now the Connecticut is got Florida guns, so these are 14-inch guns. So they're not as good as other guns. They're not as good as NC guns, for example. But here we can still do some work. So they've got 2 carriers. We have arguably maybe 2 carrier, maybe. But yeah, no, just focus on the guns and just anything that gives you a problem. You do this. You do the left stick to readjust this. There you go, and you use the right stick to move about. If you're not using any buffs and the standard torps, it's like a 20-second delay between you pressing that button and the torps landing. So yeah, and that is when the torps are just on the edge, because obviously this is the arming distance, and where past that arrow is the arming distance with the arm bit here. Thank you so much, Mr. Jeff, for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it. Who dares wins? Vast, Vegas, crafty, bug of action. Your boy Blue, Randy. He's already there. The evil L, yes. The Captain Jeff. Now you have access to the emotes. I need to make an AFK L emote. That needs to happen. I don't like to waste these because you've got a minute cooldown and it's quite substantial. So realistically, you want to be very careful about how you do these. So I think it's really best that I think it's really best that you just wait until you see you want to use it for something, because it's got double the cooldown of your guns, so you want to really focus on your guns. Now the problem is I can't really showcase any of this because I'm either attacking another. I'm either being attacked by another hybrid, and really you're not really incentivized to move much, so you're probably going to get torped by other hybrids by playing the hybrid way. It's very weird. Like a thumbnail. Oh, thank you. Glad you enjoyed it. And surprisingly, this thing isn't very good against destroyers, so I have to see what this DD is. Now he's been playing kind of stationary, so I'm going to assume he's a Benham because the Jaeger's really quick. So I'm going to say Benham. forces. Hello, Daniel. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, Venom. As we predicted. Let's go like here. Giving it a lot of lead. Oh, you know, I gotta admit, I wasn't too far off. That wasn't too bad. That really wasn't that bad. Oh no, it's incredibly tanky, the Connecticut, because that 32mm plating everywhere is insane. It's not easy to hit DD like when he knows it's coming. But remember, you just give that 20-second-ish lead time. It's worth going in a train room and just firing them at a target and just looking at the timer on top of the screen. Just giving yourself a mental image of that, you know? It's going to help you out quite a bit. Now, unfortunately, I can't really showcase much here because this Venom's off my asshole. So we'll switch HE here. He's probably going to YOLO rush me on this cap here. Oh, or he can do that. Go and fire your guns, I dare you. Hello, Bug. Bug of action. Is he moving about? Not really much. I didn't kill him though. But no, I didn't kill him. I did the work, I just couldn't get the kill, which is very unfortunate. Now we're going to have to back up here because we're going to put ourselves a little bit of crossfire if we don't. 29 seconds. We got to make this shot on the Benham. Come on. That's exactly how you're playing the hybrids. That's not going to do anything done, so we'll leave that. Don't really care. Venoms don't have much for torps. But you can see. Let's see. Now he's coming a little bit closer. Still a bit far for the Connecticut. You're getting a lot of lead for these shells. I would say prop mod is really good. It's up to your preference at the end of the day, but I think prop mod is probably your better option. Unless the boat is really needing to steer a lot, which I don't think the Connecticut does. Again, you're just basically just bow tanking the world. So it's not really well like, oh no. This means we had to switch to HE here. We're fighting tier 7s, this is not really ideal for us. And it's just the three of us, apparently. Probably not going to make it unless we try. The aiming system. Really? He's done a happy lark. Again, George is bouncing off us, and we're in a tier 6 battleship. It's just dumb. It's dumb. He should not be bouncing. He should be like terrified of us. I should be terrified of him. Again, like other carrier, like if this was that, I could just go that. Yes, yes, yes. You do your thing. Again, he's not really doing much to me. We're just kind of punishing him. It's just dumb. It's stupid. Really stupid. You gotta understand what we're tanking here is something tier 6 battleships would not normally tank. That's all she wrote. Like what we're tanking there is it crazy? It's actually crazy what we're tanking. Bubbles? I don't think so. Not seen bubbles in this chat right now, at least. He's slowing down. Punish, come on. Ah. Yeah, it's a bit risky. Don't know why he's not shooting at me, I was gonna say. Get robbed. That's me dead. Well, now that's me dead. Or not. Now again, was that a stupid drop? 100%. And that's me out because Atlantico says hi. Tier 7 battleships. Too much. Yeah, no, we did fine. I think we did fairly well. I'm just, yeah, like it just showcases that you can do some serious damage. Like that drop on Nagito was bad because he had the broadside. I should have waited unless he angled up. That's when you do it. Didn't help that my team just flattened, unfortunately. But hey, we bit of a good showing. You know, we took down a D7, or at least helped take down T7. We showcased a Benham. We took down a Georgian and Iowa in a tier 6 battleship. It's kind of disgusting. This match is nowhere near close. It may seem somewhat close, but it's no. The fact that he's shooting down this man is just no. Yeah. Blansko's gonna absolutely ruin him. And then Nagato's gonna come in with a steel chair. Steel chair, Nagato? No. Still Atlantico, it seems. Killing French free that Benham's head for a few days. You got hurt pretty hard. Come on, Atlantico, you gonna say you gonna kill him? There we go. But yeah, like we've showcased this fairly well. 1800 on the loss, like it's very simplistic. You just fire your guns. If anything is angled or about tanking, you fire torps. You either open up the angle or they eat your torps. Like there's not really much more to be discussed really. Regarding Enterprise, because the discussion's been had, I'm just gonna go like this. We'll go into training real quick. Showcase something here. Gulf of America. Boopity boopity. Boopity boopity boopity. No, we can't sit down the Japanese. Let's try Hawk, Vanguard, Albemarle. Hipper, Bismarck, Zeton. And there we go. Regarding Enterprise, what makes the Enterprise so good, in lots of ways, is when it drops fighter squadrons, it drops 9. Demo is a good friend of mine who told me about this, and this is a very big part of it. The AP bombs are different. You drop 3 bombs per plane. I was going to play per plane, but it's 3 per plane, and you do 3 at a time. So you're dropping quite a bit. I know. I did not know that. I didn't really notice or care that much. I'm not gonna lie, Torch. Like, yeah, not a massive fan of hybrids in general. They're a little bit annoying. The very quick, just the simplistic play does really well. Like, yeah, it doesn't encourage exactly a positive experience for people. So, I'm assuming most people will be trying to play this like Parsifal. So they see a Vanguard or something, they're like, oh no, you're gonna get some Citadels. You're not gonna get that. What they really like to do though, is you find a Baltimore, go boop, line it right up, and go boop. That is unhealable damage, or really hard to heal damage, and that was not the best drop in the world. Now you line up a little bit better. Oop. And go boop. That's 2 drops and it's 20k. And for cruisers, that's a lot of damage. That's 2 drops and he's almost dead, you know? That's some work. Some work was done there. We showcased it a little bit on stream, but on last stream, but yeah, you can see the damage is quite significant. Yeah, this is weak. Yeah. Yeah, there is an issue of the RNG. I bet you look at that little heart. You see the heart of the planes? It's shaped of a heart. But you can see the damage is quite significant. And if we try and hit a battleship though, you're just not going to get the Citadels we want. So we'll do the drop in Baltimore just because it's closer. Boop. And then we go. Boop. Now that was a bad shot, again. It's just really dependent on RNG, but we'll see. Now we're going to try and Vanguard. Now you see the shots really are quite... I would say the Enterprise is a bit more heavily dependent on RNG regarding its bomb drops, but that's okay, because the cruisers are usually turning and reversing quite a lot. You're dropping quite a lot of bombs. 3 Citadels is quite a bit. You can add it up and you can stack it up. Like, you can do some serious damage to cruisers, and it really is quite devastating. Now, we're going to try and get some work done on the battleships here with the AP bombs. We're not going to get much done. We're going to try, though. I think we can Citadel Bismarck. I don't know if we can Citadel Vanguard. I'm just going to try that now. I know we can't Citadel Blade Maggie. That's a really tough one. We're getting pains, we're just not getting that magic value. We're not shattering. Like, the pain isn't that bad. It's just not enough to create the Citadel. That's why you're probably getting good results on, like, tier 6s. Overpainting. We'll try Bismarck again. We can do it to Bismarck. I've done it. It's just a bit harder. It's a bit harder to do these things with battleships. There we go. We've got the triple set 10k on Bismarck. Bismarck's an easier one. That's for certainly sure. Like, the Citadels aren't very much an Enterprise, but you're dropping so many bombs, you have a really high potential of getting a lot. So it's really dependent on RNG, but again, a lot of boats in this game are dependent on RNG, so, like, Try Hawk. Hawk is a pretty weakly armored Citadel. We'll see. No, we didn't be able to secure it in Vanguard, so... Oh, we can. That was 20k. Yeah, this is weak. Weak as sin. So we can easily Citadel Hawk. We can easily Citadel Bismarck. Can we do an Iowa? Probably not. I'm going to say no. We probably can't Citadel Iowa. Yeah. It's not recommended in battleships. You can do it. It's just more in the fragile battleships. Americans, Iowa's got a multi-layered deck. I don't think we're going to do it. Just simple as that. Gonna give it a college try. But yeah, we still did 7k. But we didn't do the job. We didn't do the Citadel that we wanted to do. Now, Albemarle. Let's see how well we do with Mr. Albemarle. Planes turned really good as well. And that's something to note. Yeah. Weak as hell, isn't it? This is weak as hell, man. Clearly weak as hell. Now we can do the torps. We know what torps do. We're not really going to test too much on torps. We're just going to see if we can Citadel Vanguard or Zeton. Now, Bismarck and Hawk have probably some of the weakest deck armor. Like, Bismarck's still 50mm, but it's not much difference. Like, it's very easy to Citadel Bismarck through parsebles. Like, it's super duper easy. So I'm assuming Enterprise is again still easy. But with Vanguard, very modern battleship, so it probably has some fairly decent deck armor. Yeah, we're not really getting much here. You want to try one more time on Zeton, I think. Hybrid, very strong, very strong. You play them right. The guns are good. Playstyle is kind of soul destroying for a decent player. You just really basically don't want to play anything. You just want to play reverse and just. Oof. Well, we actually got 3 Citadels in it, man. So we can Citadel Zeton as well. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think we can Citadel. Wow, we actually got a bounce. Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen that. Alligator, yeah. Like they're strong, and if you play them right, they're very nasty. But at the same time, you just kind of mouth breathe them. You just bow tank, and it's very simplistic. The only thing you need to get used to is lining up the drop drops. Takes about 20 seconds lead time. Okay, you can Citadel Bismarck, Vanguard. So I've Citadeled. I think I've Citadeled everything here. Yeah, Citadeled everything here. You can Citadel Zeton, you can Citadel Vanguard. You can definitely get Citadel. You can definitely get Bismarck. Definitely get Hawk. You can Citadel pretty much every cruiser. I'm 100% certain actually. I'll be very surprised. There'll be maybe a couple, maybe like a Siegfried or something. I don't know. But if RNG agrees with you, you're gonna get some serious damage. And even the small damage you think, oh, it's only like 10k or like even 7k. That damage is really hard to heal. It's Citadel damage. You can't really do this. Like this is what I mean. Like this is powerful. Sure, it doesn't do as much damage as other carriers, but it does plenty powerful damage. Look at that. Cruisers, it brutalizes cruisers. So yeah, you're doing some serious work. Some serious work. Now, the fact that they're stationary is basically mitigating my skill level in CVs, so if I'm not very good in CVs, you know, we're mitigating here. Both players are you're the best possible carrier player you can, and you're dropping perfectly, you know. So yeah, you can see that the amount of citadels we've picked up. We've tried to spread them out as well. We've only dropped anything we could citadel like more than once. So I think the only thing we can't citadel really is Iowa. We've citadeled everything else quite reliably. Do one more drop on Mr. Hawk and then we'll call it quits. I think we'll go into a live game.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Oh! That was disgusting. Yeah, that's disgusting. So yeah, Enterprise is that's weak. That's weak as sin. Yeah, weak as sin. By the way, these are my stats for Enterprise. I've won 6 out of 8 games. I've got a 2,000 average. You know, like yeah, it's just yeah. You can believe people what you want. That's fine. I know it's a small sample size, only 8 games, but we'll see. We'll pick some more. Oh. But yeah, hopefully this helps you guys out. That way you understand how hybrids work and understand why Enterprise is quite a good one. Now, didn't really quite get to showcase it, but we could get someone else in the carrier. Maybe we will pick up Terminator at some point in Dream Room. But you can do some serious work regarding your fighter anti CV role.
Autopilot mode enabled.
So they only got one cruiser, which is a little bit unfortunate. Again, Enterprise doesn't like the matchmaking right now we currently have, because I can't Citadel Connecticut, because it's got the growth in the back of it. It's way too much armor for you to pen. A Flandry, maybe, but Flandry's got really good A. Armored deck, so no, yes, but it's a carrier, you know, so really we can't use our AP bombs very much. The matchmaker, because of all these hybrids, are making the AP bombs a little bit harder to play. Does it mean it's weak? No. It just means right now the Enterprise is more favoured on the torp bombers, which is completely fine because these bombers are fine, and the regen rate is fairly good. It's still ridiculous. You don't need a pre-drop until you're at the very end game, and even then you can still probably do behind, you know. So this is one of the strengths of Enterprise here. If we can showcase it, hopefully. go. This is to showcase the strength of Enterprise here. 4, 6. His entire squadron was cut down. I'm just going to pre-drop because I'm going to lose some planes here.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Enterprise is notoriously good at taking down other carriers' planes, which is really good when you want to play the anti-CV role, because realistically there isn't anything in the game that can take down a CV, because CVs are CVs. I'm trying dropping the Flandre. No point dropping that, man. That hurts. There's CV. Interesting. Yeah, okay. So what we can do here... No, 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 no. You need to back up, sir. I'm sorry. I'm a carrier. I need my things.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Alright, let's see. So we can go over here, and we can go ba-boom. And you see the flood chance of the torps is quite good. He's already on a para-flood.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Oh, pure thing.
Autopilot mode enabled.
You pure thing.
Enemy battleship foundered.
No liquidator medal for me, even though I did double flood the man. Decisions. No, let's go for the torps. Let's go help out in this side. Nebraska can probably handle it. We'll give him as is.
All stations, protect that target.
Enterprise is perfectly good.
Autopilot mode disabled. Autopilot mode enabled.
Just prefers the matchmaking of more cruisers, but it can still get the job done, as you can perfectly see. Now, the flood chance of Enterprise is usually pretty good, but we're getting robbed today. Lucian's overpowered. There's a difference. If you want something overpowered that breaks the game, then not really good for the game or anybody really. Even for you, even for yourself. You don't want something that's overpowered. You want something that's fair and balanced. Enterprise is really strong in right hands. Really strong in right hands. Doesn't mean you should make it worse.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Overpowered ships don't help the game, they make the game worse in every way. And that's the sad part, and it's true. You should have those that are strong if played correctly. Now, I like Enterprise a lot because it can counter a CV, which is nothing else in the game can do that. So that's pretty big. We'll get robbed.
Autopilot mode disabled.
I got rubbed. Oh, nice hits. I've got my top bombers out, so I'm going to go for Kansas, and then we'll go for Jiggy afterwards. Still spotted, huh?
Autopilot mode enabled. enemy cruiser sunk. Autopilot mode enabled.
If I could just keep resetting Kansas, we got a chance here. Now, I'm not going to kill Kansas, but damage you do isn't too negligible. Hey, I consider it Kansas. Yeah, it's weak. You're right. It's so weak. No, buddy.
Your team depends upon you.
Oh, god damn it. I can only do so much, guys. I can only do so much.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
I should have dropped a bit earlier there. I mean, as you can see, it's really weak. Enterprise is very bad. Completely atrocious. So apparently a very, 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 very bad. We're gonna get a chance for any more. But hey, have a good fight. Can't say we did. Yeah. Horrible, horrible boat. Horrible, horrible boat. So yeah, people are wrong sometimes, and there's the evidence in the paper there. It didn't help that we had a Nakato 200 XP. That's a little bit unfortunate. You feel bad for that man. You don't know what happened there. But yes, if we'd had just a touch, tiny bit of a better team, we could have carried that. And God knows the XP would have been nice. But yeah, strong boat, really strong boat. I do like buffing the torps because you really want to like the torps are your biggest source of damage is probably your torps, 100%. This will buff your bomb damage just a slight touch, but yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't get 300k. Never mind. Never mind. You're right. You're right. Didn't get 300k. Yeah, should got buff. Needs a buff. Needs to be overpowered. It needs to be egregiously overpowered for it to be something you want to buy. It needs to have super heal for destroyer, best sonar in the game, except one ship that's a tier above it. And really capable guns, fast reloading torps. Yeah, and it's quite quick as well. That's what you need. You know. Need something that's got a super heal, the best sonar, second best sonar in the game for a destroyer, and amazing guns. Yeah, this could be a little bit difficult.
Autopilot mode enabled.
No, what I don't like is boats being strong for the sake of being strong, for like just no, it needs to have a downside. This makes it fun as a game because it's a PvP game. It's not a game where it's not PvP. PvE, I don't give a crap. Make something really strong. Make them as strong as you want in PvE. This is not a PvE game. This is a PvP. How do you feel if see the he dares wins the Crypt Revolution? Yeah, all right, okay. Let's see. So, do you like being sonared and killed by Lucian in any other destroyer that doesn't have the god tier that isn't Lucian? Is that an enjoyable experience for you? Does that make you want to play more? No, buddy, you ain't going anywhere. Come here. Come here. It doesn't help. Like having a strong ship that is strong for just egregiously strong doesn't help anything. It causes more problems. Yeah, Roger, you gotta go with some correlation. Yeah, you can have that. I run out of playing fields, so that's fine.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
No, man, people just did not like fleet battles, man. Oh yes, please lock on. Please lock on my fighters. Only got 2 torpedoes, by the way, and that was 9k. The key is weaker armor than Amaki does, so you can probably get some citadels on the man. Ah, no, I like it. Are you really thinking about it, huh? You're not thinking about it, okay. Good.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Mm-hmm. This is weak as hell, man. Weak as hell. This is some weak ass carrier, man. Needs buffs clearly.
Mode enabled.
It needs to have rocket launchers that needs to have like SAM missiles that just find the weak spots of ships and just go, we'll just blow them up, you know. Instant kills, instant kills. I want a nuclear bomb drop. That's what I need. Nuclear bomb drop. That means anyone who messes with me just dies, just for then and there. You know, that way I can have fun and no one else can. Because that's the best thing to do in a game. Alright, Mr. Ducky, you're doing what you can, I give you that. It's giving me some fighters here.
Fighter airborne.
This man just turned like a madman. Look at him go.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Okay. We'll keep with the bombs. Oh, really? You're gonna defend him, huh?
Fighter airborne.
We'll back up a wee bit, I think. A lot of A's there, and they're getting defended and everything, so yeah, we'll hold back for a wee bit. But you ain't gonna win this fight.
Fighter airborne.
You can try and protect them as much as you want, but you're not gonna win that. My fighters are locked on. Get behind harpoon missiles.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship. Fighter airborne. Capture that area. Capture that area.
Yeah, weak as sauce. Weak as sin, man. Real weak. Some weak sauce right there. Oh, this is a bad drop. Bad drop. Bad drop. I mean, I've not done much damage this game, so I'm actually gonna lower my average damage. It's a bit upsetting, but you know, I killed. Yeah, I basically killed these really high level players. Like, yeah, yeah. I didn't focus them. It's just what was relevant at the time. But like, yeah, the damage I was doing is really relevant. What's like against DDs? I just torped a very good destroyer player. Well, I don't know if he's very good, but he's from a very good clan. Berg and Pacific Bay, they were recently in the Ocean Cup. So yeah, the fact that I torped the DD, and this is like he's in an ocean, like this his fleet was in the Ocean Cup. I'm not saying like he automatically makes him a good player, but it doesn't hurt. So the torps are good enough. That's not really like. Alright, let's do the bomb drops. No push forward.
Autopilot mode enabled.
But yeah, I've been torping D's left, right, and centre. I was like, my first game I played in that Deathstroke one. It's pretty consistent, and the fighters are no joke. I know you can't really see it this game, but I think what the biggest issue with this is people don't the damage number that you do isn't shown, and you only get credited for the kill. So you could do 99% of the plane's health, and then the surface ship can damage it, and because that surface ship damages it, they get the kill. So it really is dependent on Thamjiki. Really is dependent on who gets the kill more than anything else. But I can guarantee my fighters were locked on and they were doing some mad work. Yeah, no, okay. Boop, boop. We'll do a pre-drop here just because it's CV. But nothing else. Let's do bulk drop on the guys. Yeah, Iowa did have nuclear shell, yeah. But I wonder why it wasn't added to the game. Why doesn't Iowa have nuclear shell? It's shocking. It's almost like it would be disgusting. And it would break any form of balance because you just played Iowa. Because why would you play anything else? Wait a minute. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? Unfortunately, run out of symbols, but that's a little bit unfortunate. Yes. Okay, I'll take that out.
Autopilot mode enabled.
And he's out. 94. Sorry, we didn't break 100 this time. Nine planes are in the Enterprise's fighter squadron. Yeah, doing some work. Doing some work. So yeah, Enterprise is not weak. And people who are telling you the weak, that's their opinion, and they're entitled to their opinion. But it doesn't mean they're accurate. But yeah, there's your 2 cents there. Did lose that game, but yeah, lose the last game, but we still broke 150. That's more than I've ever done. I've done. Then was broken 200. I know I'm only on 150 myself, but like the damage you can do is quite good. It's quite good. But it did plenty of work, as you saw. It did plenty of work. Alright, I'll do one more, then I think I'm going to call it. We've been streaming for quite some time. If you haven't seen, I've also been covering Elden Ring. So, pick your poison, people. What do you want to see? It's likely American. It's likely a hybrid. It's likely something. What do you guys want to see? Last game. Oh. What do you want? Poltava. Now that is going to be a struggle, but we'll give it a go. Also, Anime, just hello, sir, how you doing? I'll showcase something to you. If you get these, if you manage to get the votes, you can get 1,000 for that, 1,000 for that, 1,000. So you get 4K, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13? Sorry, I'm going to be the last game here. 13. You can get 13,000 copium or independence from if you have all these three votes. You have the Delaware, and then the Nebraska, and the Connecticut. So you're still going to do some mad work to get all these votes, but yeah, you're probably going to spend quite a pretty penny to get to Louisiana, and don't spend on this. Just don't do it. Don't do it, guys. It's not good. Not good for you. Not good. All right, so Poltava. Unfortunately, we've been chosen to play Poltava, so we're gonna roll with Poltava. Now, I would like to run. The problem with Soviet Russia woman is she has really bad range. She has no range, and she kind of needs a wee bit of range. So 8 cam range. Can I get more range? If I do that and I pop Bismarck, what have I got? Oh, how much does Bismarck give me? 5.4? We'll see, hopefully that's enough. Alright, that should be a fairly decent amount of range. So we got options now. So we got our fancy skill, we got this, yeah, looking good. We got the options now. Though, yeah, there's no point in playing Poltava now because Connecticut beats Poltava because 14-inch guns and planes and better armor is like, ugh. Pirate creep is a thing. Though Poltava does have faster shells though. Don't know if it has better paint, but it's got faster shells. It's only finding one boat with the cancer growth on it. Poltava does not like middle, it likes the flanks. But we got Lady gives us better pen angles, and Poltava kind of needs better pen angles. It would be nice to have better pen angles. So this should be a really good build, I think. Usually there's quite a lot. Usually the drop rates were okay. Like usually drop rates are quite bad, but they brought them back up a little bit for this season. It's more for the Delaware isn't now impossible, but still a lot of people. I think it's just hybrid interest. Because people are very interested in carriers for some odd reason. But it's like 10% to get the Connecticut, and the other ones is like 0.01. So yeah, I don't know. Oh. Some of them, the last early access was like impossible, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was. Oh, I think it's so disgusting. We'll take a look at the drop rates and we'll see what's changed. But yeah, the drop rate's a bit more forgiving this time, I think. But it's more of the case of they want people to try it out. I guess I don't know. Oh, he's got an AP loaded. That's not good. I know there's a DD there. Gotta support this man. If we don't support this DD, it's gonna be pretty unfortunate for us. We'll see. Excuse me. King George back in Fubuki up is pretty devastating. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, we're too close. I'm okay, safe. Blech. Connecticut's perfect. Yeah, we gotta back up. Like we're so too close. Poltava's shells are so quick, or so fast, and like you just lose. You overpin everything. When it comes to cruisers, you overpin all of them all the time. It's mostly because of the speed of the shell. So you get more time to travel, and you're gonna get much better success. God damn it. Looks like it had clearing. It would have been great shot, but bleh. Island said no. They still can't react very quickly. It's still quite a short time for them to react. Game's lagging a bit for me, so yeah, game is lagging a wee bit for me. This is a good time to sit. Hating the Zimo, it can cause problems, but it's a very tanky boat. Are you dead yet? Okay, you're dead. See, the best play for him to do is just sit there by tanking. I hate it, and I can't really do much to him because at range I'm just going to bounce. Like, I'm just going to do nothing to him unless I switch to HE. I'm going to do nothing to him, and it's really upsetting. It's just very. It enforces a very dumb playstyle, and it's just ugh. I'm not going to bother even shooting. Is the point? Tennessee, do that. That was a decent hit. Not the best in the world, but decent-ish. Dispersion went a bit crazy. See, it's a problem because I want to play closer. I really shouldn't. Like, this is not what I want to do. I'll be overpenning everything, but I guess again, battleships doesn't really matter. See if we can hit the angled Connecticut though. Yeah, you definitely need to build for accuracy and pull out. Almost each side of the ship or do no damage. Yeah, you also want to hit further away. It's just not a boat you push in. Gotta play this boat quite passively. Like pushing in aggressively as I am, probably shouldn't be doing that. It's got great potential though, it's a shame. It's one of the tankier ones. If you angle in this boat, you're really resilient. Alright, decisions. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, he's just gonna fire HE. That's the right decision to do. Robbed. Come on. I've already tried this build, just don't get the success really. I just need to. I don't know. I like the option about the extra pen angles. They're sound so good, but I just need to buff its accuracy more. It needs better gripping, without a doubt.
敵巡洋艦の撃破確認。連合の力を過小評価しないことだ。敵の戦艦撃沈。勝利は目前だ。貴様の手は煩わせん。革命の障害を取り除くために突き進もう。
Poltava does like cruiser heavy games, but only at long ranges. At short range, Poltava hates cruisers. Poltava overpens cruisers all day. At close range. At long range, different story. It can do some really good work, but it's at close range it kind of struggles. In general, this boat struggles at close range. It's got the opposite formula that has most Russian babies have, so it just kind of struggles at longer ranges. And California is broken, as you can see. Bow tanking, still eat the Citadel, because California. Meanwhile, oof, alright. I want to brawl, but there's no point. I'm just going to lose value by doing that. I'm not sure I bet that Boise gets torped. Yep. Boise. Yeah, no. Not really much here. Not really much to showcase. It's a little difficult. Like, this build is just not for you. You just want to run your standard live Galler. You run the Galler, you run the accuracy. That's what your bread and butter is. And we run. What did we run before we ran? Her, and then we ran. What did we run? Powell. Was it Powell? There we go. We don't reuse that commander, we use Galler. Just a bit more accuracy is really, really, really nice, you know? So I think that's really what you want to go with. Bit more pain for the funsies, and I went with that. Though you don't really need the pain, but it's nice to have it, I guess. Anywho, it's been about 3 hours. You play campers? That's right, you play. Oh my god, turtle back is funny. Bye. Well, there we go. 3 minutes ago. Let me see. Oh, the Connecticut. The Connecticut on the enemy team sent me email. Interesting. Interesting. Lovely. Some people this game, I tell you, I don't understand it. Anyway, folks, I will see you next time. Thank you all for joining. Appreciate you all chipping in. Hope this helps you out. You know, feel free to comment or anything like that. I'm always available. Hit me up on my Discord. People in the chat will be helpful. We'll let you know. And yeah, thank you very much for all the things, and I will see you later.